Snowflakes form when water vapor travels through the air and condenses on a particle. This begins to form a slow-growing ice crystal, a snowflake. There are two basic ways that the vapor can condense, and each way plays a big role in the shape that snowflakes will eventually take. It is said that no two snowflakes are the same. That may be true, but snowflakes share some striking similarities. Take a look at these snowflakes. See a pattern? It may not be immediately clear, but they all are symmetrical in a similar kind of a way. The fancy way to say this is that they all have six-fold radial symmetry. In other words, if you draw 6 evenly spaced lines out from the center of the flake, you will notice that the shape on the line is repeated on the 5 other lines. So why do they have such a pattern? And if they all have such a similar pattern, why is it so conceivable that two snowflakes be identical? To answer both questions, you will have to know how a snowflakes form. Snow is not simply a frozen droplet of water falling from a cloud. What makes a snowflake different is that it forms slowly and that it grows in the cloud. The first way is to form what is called facets. A facet is essentially a flat face on a 3D shape like a prism. They form naturally when a crystal grows. In ice crystal, the shape they take mirrors the shape of the molecules forming the crystal. The crystal structure of frozen ice is six-sided shape. Therefore, an icy facet is six-sided as well. That is where the symmetry in a snowflake comes from. The second way to grow a snowflake is to form branches. Not surprisingly, this is what creates those beautiful tree-like structures. Branches form because water vapor will condense on the first thing it touches. If there is a small bump on the flake surface, the vapor will condense there instead of traveling any further. Now the bump is bigger and even more likely to catch water at the point. The process repeats itself and a branch is formed. While the snowflake generally starts as a prism with 6 facets, its growth can be switched back and forth between creating facets and forming branches. And both processes can occur at the same time. Nearly imperceptible changes in temperature and the amount of water in the air change how the molecules act and how they condense. Imagine a growing snowflake in a cloud. As it blows back and forth, it experiences all sort of changing conditions. There are different temperatures and moisture levels in different parts of the cloud. There are also different conditions at the microscopic level. The order in which it experiences those changes and how long each set of conditions lasts determines the shape it makes. How likely would it be for a snowflake to experience the same exact of the condition all the way down to the microscopic level? Astronomically unlikely. That's why you will never find two truly identical flakes.